Alrighty, YouTube, welcome back. Likes, comments, subs, also help the channel grow, and it's free. So last time we beat, for my money, the hardest boss in the game. This time... Oh. Well, that's a happy accident. This time, we are ready to head back to Toad Town and continue, onwards to Bowser's Castle. So, I think we might, as we get jumped. Turns enemies into stars and blow them away. Let's try this out. I'm out of town anyway, so we can just get it right back. Does that? Oh, you don't get XP from that, do you? So that's a vote against that, I suppose. That's an ouchie ouch. That is a big ouchie ouch. Alright, so note to self, let's try not to use that unless I really have to. Because the lack of getting XP is not great. So I think we'll still go with the Star Storm. And for you, what? Cloud9 hide, so you hide Mario. Yeah, let's go for this. Oh, that's unfortunate. I didn't get it. Enough and I'm punished. Ow. 8. These guys do big damage. But we also do big damage, so it's okay. Sure, and the off chance we had jumped or something. Probably good to have a save there, just in case. Oh. Good reaction times there, me. Alright, we can take him out in one turn as long as I don't mess up the action command again. Oh, I didn't mess it up before. Oh, it just, that's what it does. Ow. Oh, this is bad. Well, that was lucky. The damage these guys do is insane. Yeah, that was very lucky on my part. Oh, no. Well, this is bad. This is very, very bad. Okay, we're out of there. Okay, we're back. That was a little more hectic than I would have liked it to be. So, we're definitely gonna heal up here. Took a nap, and when I woke up there were all these items, and it was the weirdest thing. The floor was all wet, as if snow had melted everywhere. Do you think someone left these as a present for you, Mario? But who would do that? Excellent question. We got an Ultra Shroom. That is a very nice item. 50 HP. Well, we can't do anything with the rest of these, so... No idea who left those, but I am very thankful. Okay. So we're almost back to Toad Town. And then, like I said, I think we'll show off a little bit of the mail. And we'll kind of go from there. Well, this is going to get refilled anyway, so... why not? Wrong button. Okay, let's take these guys down. Good enough. Well, we get no XP, so let's try not to fight them. Jeez. These guys do not believe in fighting fair. Don't know how you're supposed to dodge their attack when you can't even see them. Oh well. It's fine. Alright, Sushi. Back we go. Yeah, we finished all the side anyway. We finished all the side quests last time. So we should be good to go now. I do want to look at the shop here and see if there are any more badges for us to get. It's gonna be kind of hard to top what we have right now, but maybe. Maybe there will be something that catches our eye. This is HP plus, doesn't help at all. There's Mega Quake. Rarely damages all enemies on the ground or ceiling. For crowd control, that might not be the worst idea in the world. How much does it cost BP-wise? 200 coins, BP 3? There could come a situation where we could maybe use this. Let's buy this. So, yeah, I think that's not a bad purchase on our part. And then, let's go get our star energy refilled real quick. And then, we'll show off what you can do with envelopes, but I'm definitely not going to do them all. I didn't realize how much there are, so it's kind of pointless. We have what we need, so yeah. Okay, so now that we're healed, we go into our items. We'll see a letter to Merlin and Toad Town. So, as far as I remember how this works, switch to Parakarry, and then you go in and you talk to him. Predict the future, talk to you across the table. You're Merlin, correct? Name is Parakarry, I deliver letters. I believe I have one for you. Hang on a moment. Another letter duly delivered. A postman's job is never done. Who's it from? My granddaughter Merly. She recently entered the family business. Is that so? I see. Interesting. She opened up her business at Dry Dry Outpost deep in the desert. Located somewhere quiet off the main drag. She seems to be keeping busy. That's good to hear. Thanks so much for bringing this letter. I'll give you this. So yeah, you get a star piece for doing it. Which is kind of cool, but we also kind of just don't need them at this point. We kind of got what we need. We have 28 star pieces. We could go see if there's something else that we need, but I think the first thing I want to do is, in the last chapter, our spell boost ran out. Oh wait, but we don't have the coins for it, do we? We don't have the coins. Okay, I just bought that badge. That's unfortunate, right? Yeah, I have 34 coins. I need to get some more coins. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay. Let's... What should we do then? We'll get some more coins pretty quickly. It's gotta be something that gets some coins pretty quickly. 11 letters that give a star piece, and a letter chain that ends in another word. How's it going, Light? Yeah, I just don't know if it's worth it to deliver all the letters. It's a lot of running around for not much reward. I don't think there's, like I said, anything we really need anyway. Because I pressed the wrong button. Well, you go say hi to Luigi. Princess Peach is still caught way up there in the sky. Come on, Mario. You're a hero, bro. You have to save her. Ignore me while I go read your diary. There we go. Page 9. Somebody said to me that a way will open when you use the scarf and bucket. What? Scarf for a snowman? Wouldn't melt him? So that's a clue, I guess. Because I hit the wrong button. Page 10. Yesterday I got stuck in the trapdoor when I was entering my secret room. Have I been using it too much, or am I putting on weight? I'd better oil it to make it open easier. Oh, well, that's kind of a disappointing last entry. Yeah, well. We can't all be winners, I suppose. So, let's go check. We have an item to claim. Actually, that reminds me. We do have an item to claim from that chest that we dropped off with Peach. So, we do have that to get. So let's check a couple items here. A couple of those mushrooms we got. Alright, so we'll go ahead and check those. And then we'll go get that item from the chest from Peach. We'll also see if there's any badges that we want to get. And we'll kind of go from there. Because, yeah, I want to get that spell boost, but we just don't have the money right now. I think you need 50, and we only have 34. Which I guess it wouldn't take that long to grind from, but... Okay, we have Last Stand. When Mario's in danger, he receives only half the damage. So I think that's only your last 5 HP. And then there's the Jam and Jelly. So let's double check here. Focus, Happy Heart, Happy Flower, Defocus, HP, Flower Saver, 10 plus. Yeah. So it's only worth, it only costs 1. Interesting. So you could stack that, I guess. We have so much BP tied up in just making our attack hit harder. Which is probably not like a bad way to go about it, but... Okay, before we decide all this, let's go back upstairs. See if there's anything else we want to get. There's Flower Saver, money. Smart to get more coins as usual. HP drain decreases Mario's attack power by 1, restores 1 HP per turn. Could get Zap Tap. I'm trying to think. In the Bowser fight, I think he mostly uses fire and stuff, so I don't know how much that would do. So, preventing from poisoning and dizziness. I don't know that there's many fights coming up that'll really matter for that. But I'm not really seeing anything here that we really want to get. Besides maybe Zap Tap. Because, like, would Flower Saver be nice? Yes. But it costs so much. Which is kind of the issue. So I'd never just be able to equip it. That said, I don't know how much Zap Tap costs either. But I might be able to justify that more, so... Feeling Fine is very helpful for the final boss, is it? I don't remember him poisoning. Or does he dizzy? He might dizzy. Okay, if you recommend that, I'll take that. It's only 5. So it costs 3, sure. Yeah, I think Zap Tap is also worth getting. It's 4 BP. Yeah, other than that, I don't really know what else I'd want to get. Like, I wouldn't even really want HP drain. I'd rather have the attack. You could just get HP back through items. So that's fine, I think. Alright. At the very least, that gives us some more options. Like, obviously, I could take off Double Dip. They give me 1 BP. But, like, where would I get the other 3? That I don't know. I guess you could say get rid of Close Call, and that'd give me 2. But even then... Even then, I don't know what else you'd do. Yeah, I think we just have to go with what we got right now. I guess you could justify getting rid of a Power Plus. Like, you probably could justify that, I guess. You'd do 1 less damage. But you get a lot more BP. Like, you could justify that, I guess. You'd be able to put on Zap Tap, take off the item double, thing, and then you could get feeling fine. I just don't know if it's worth losing the point of damage. And am I overthinking this for a Mario game? Yes, clearly. That's not the point. I guess you could say get rid of damage dodge too. That's 2. If I block, we block 3 damage. Which is kind of a lot. But maybe you don't need to play that defensive. I think we're gonna go with what we got right now. I think that's gonna be the plan. If we're struggling, we could change our tactics. I think that's a smart way to go about this. Oh. I can just go right over that. Lesson learned. Alright, so we need to get our power up back. So let's head back there. And I think we should be able to get some money somewhat quickly. If we just kill some of the enemies down here. Like, I think that'll do it. I don't think it'd take that long to get 16 coins. So, are there enemies over... There's no enemies over here. Well, that's unfortunate. But yeah, if we could get those coins, that'll make our life a lot easier. Alright, so all we need is 16 coins, I believe. So I get hit first. I might have literally the worst partner out for this. So, like, let's see how many coins this will give me. Should still do damage, I think. Let's see how many coins this gives me. Okay, that's a decent amount of coins. There we go. Well, I didn't get dizzied. That's nice. Okay, that should get us pretty close. Now, do they respawn? They do not. Okay, I guess in that case, let's just go kill a random enemy in the desert. We don't need that many more coins, so that should actually go pretty quickly, I think. As I go to the wrong place. Alright, so let's go get our few more coins here. Like, we should be able to, like, one-shot these guys, I'm pretty sure. That should definitely get us 4 coins, I think. Yep, that is plenty. Alright, we're good. Didn't take too long. That wasn't too bad. I'm pretty sure that's how many it was. I'm kind of doubting myself. Also, let's go drop off this POW block. Alright. Sure, I'll do another quiz for old time's sake. Why not? What is the question? Following who is not a member of the Koopa Bros? Red, blue, or black? I thought they all were. Was there not blue? I'm pretty sure there was a red and a black. Was there not blue? There wasn't a blue. Okay. Because I remember the other two. I had in my mind there was a blue, but there's not. Interesting. Anyway. We're getting a lot of mileage out of these ends, aren't we? Alright. Hi. Special course. Like we've gone over, I know it actually isn't the most cost-effective way, but it's definitely the most convenient way. Thank you for your time. Alright. So now with that sorted, we should be ready to go talk to the good old Star Spirits and make our way to Bowser's Castle. Kinda done everything I wanted to do. We did all the side quests. Yeah, we didn't do all the letters, but... Shrug. Haven't seen anybody really care that much. Like, we don't really need more star pieces. So. Special course, it should last until the end of the game. Yeah, that was my thoughts. Because, like I just mentioned, I know for a fact it's not, like, we went over it before about, like, how much you get for, like, each one. And it's definitely the worst money-wise, but not having to come all the way back here, I think more than outweighs that. So, figured it made sense. Just grab a few more coins, get it, be done with it. So, up we go. Who do we want with us here? Who's our favorite? Let's bring Bo. I don't know, something about a ghost hanging out in a place full of stars. Seems to make sense for me. Seems to fit the atmosphere. Mario, can you hear me? I'm going to open the entrance to Starway. Enter this path without fear. The Starway continues all the way up here to Starhaven. We 7 Star Spirits will be waiting for you here. We wish to give you our remaining power. With this power, you'll be able to stand up to the Star Rod Bowser holds. We anxiously await you. Mario, make haste to Starhaven. Alrighty. I remember thinking this part was so cool as a kid. I mean, it still is pretty cool, but... Oh, there's enemies here. I legitimately forgot there are enemies here. Like, I honestly forgot. This is an Ember. Embers are fiery monsters first run candy blue fire. Max HP 10, attack power 4, defense power 0. They may look frosty, but they're actually on fire, so fire attacks won't work. They fight themselves when they're attacked. Keep attacking them though, you'll get them eventually. They'll probably fight back. Their attacks usually deal out 3 damage points. Water attacks will work well. Let's beat them before they get a chance to burn us. Ow. Okay, I gotta get that timing down. Well, let's bring out sushi. Whenever there's the down one and you have to use the control stick, it messes with me. I cannot time this attack. I just cannot time it. Is it just me? But like I said, playing on the with the control stick instead of like a dedicated button. Also, I'll take the star points boost. It just makes it so much harder to do that. Equipping ice power for these enemies. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. No, let's take more HP. If we can figure out what to get rid of. Guess how much is that one again? Ice power is 2. Okay, that's not bad. That is not bad. We can get rid... What do we want to get rid of? Double dip would get us only 1. For right now, let's just get rid of super jump charge. Because we're just going to be fighting enemies, right? Like regular enemies. So as long as we have that on for the next fight, I think it's fine. Because in regular fights, we're just not going to use it that much. But yeah, how's it going, Billy? As I miss. $12 damage, that'll play. Oh, that didn't even kill it. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. There we go. I actually can time something. I will say though, my Mario build is very much single target focused. You have 30 badge points, now you try out different badge combinations. Yeah, I like how much damage this build's doing. Although it definitely isn't great for taking out, whatchamacallit, multiple enemies. But the sheer damage is nice. So, this won't kill. So I guess just do nothing so it doesn't split. Hey, look at the little posts. That's pretty cool. Like little lampposts. Hi. Good afternoon, or good evening, maybe? In Starhaven, you can see stars all the time. There used to be a lot more shooting stars, so that was before the star rod was taken. This place was incredible back then. I'm gonna hit your trees to check for loot. There was not any, but it was worth the effort. I first heard that all the star spirits were captured and the star was stolen. I lost it. I figured this is it. This is the end of the world. But now all the star spirits have safely returned. Just goes to show you never give up hope. Sure, we'll call it hope. When the news first hit that star spirits had been taken away, a friend of mine was so shocked that he got sick. His shining light faded way down to a mere flicker. Since star spirits have come back, he's regaining a healthy glow. You're a lightsaber, Mario. I was gonna read that as lifesaver, but no, it's lightsaber. Sure, let's bring Bo back out. Precious star spirits are returned. Happy day, it's all because of you. I guess we'll all wish upon a Mario from now on. Every star owes you, Mario. Hello, need a little rest? Yes, I do. Sleep is very important. But yeah, I basically got to 30 BP before I did, like, anything else. So, I've had max BP for quite a while. Okay. Okay, there's another item shop here. We have 23. What is our item situation? Oops. So we have jam jelly, maple syrup, shroom. Our item situation is actually kind of good. The only thing I'd say I maybe want would be what? Probably a life shroom. What do we get rid of? Probably like a maple syrup. Yeah, probably maple syrup. Alright, let's get the life shroom. That could definitely come in handy. Alright. Hi. Gives me great joy to hear the Star Spirits return. Our only wish now is for the return of the Star Rod. Seems so odd to start making a wish. Alright. Well, with that being done... just so we have our items in case we die. Let's head out. Hey, look, they're all gathered here. Mario, you finally made it. Time has come to take the fight to Bowser's turf. Now, hold still while we seven join together to bestow upon you our final power. Mario can now use Star Beam. You use this power, you can drain the power of the Star Rod whenever Bowser uses it. Ah yeah, so one more thing. I have one final gift which should come in handy. It's a little ship. This is the legendary starship of Starhaven, Bowser is keeping his castle way up in the sky. You know, I did notice that. I kind of was there when that whole thing happened. With this ship, however, you can reach it. Climb aboard, onto Bowser's castle. We'll always be with you. Whenever you're in need, use our powers to help you. So, Bowser's castle awaits, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully this will go well. I don't remember it being that hard. I remember the ice boss being the hardest fight in the game. So, we'll see if that ends up holding true. But, in my head anyway, that's what I seem to remember. So, hopefully things go smoothly, but knowing me, things will probably go horribly wrong when I miss my action commands. That's usually how this goes.